that's it, but doesn't have you necessarily thinking about it, right? Like it had you pondering a couple things, right? So
especially one of those endings that made you think about a lot of stuff. And I happened to pick one of those endings. I was like, okay, all right.
So we'll go into it. We'll go guest first, then Wavey, and then me. Speaking of, because I don't want to go dive into that because that's a whole nother rabbit hole of like story would get into the questions.
Yeah.
Favorite aspects of the game. I guess if you could give 1 to 3, like your favorite aspects of the game, like this, and this, about Expedition 33.
For me, number 1 is how the music informs what's happening in the game. Like every single score they used fit the moment perfectly, and a lot of it, all of it's in French, so we can't really understand what they're saying. But
Go ahead.
I feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
The music that be on like openings and
but you feel it, man.
Right.
But what I was getting to is like a lot of the story is told in the lyrics of the songs. If you like look at them transcribed into English and stuff, like it's.
I never thought about that. I'm gonna actually do that after this episode.
No,
I wanna do that.
Well, especially with the Renoir fights. Listen to those songs and look at the lyrics. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll say how the game goes about, like how so many different people can use grief differently. And every single character deals with grief in a different way. And
that feel life lesson.
Yeah, and it doesn't really tell you. It doesn't say this person's doing it right, this person's doing it wrong. It kind of leaves it up for you to decide what you think is right and wrong. So there are 2 things. The third thing, the way that they, how do I want to describe this? The family dynamic between the main family. It's. You don't really, at the very end, I mean, even today, like, I beat the game months ago, and I'm like, who's really the villain? Like, there's, you could really make a case for every single character in that family as being the villain of the game. Bro. Or being the hero of the game. And I think that, when you can make a game that everyone loves, but you have so many people disagreeing on what it means and what they took out of it, I think that makes a good game. Yeah.
Wavy.
Well, a lot of points are probably gonna be similar, but to me, the main one for me is the parrying. I love the parrying and the mechanics of the game. I love it, especially the parrying, because it sounds so intuitive. Like the sounding of the game is just
the
like
sound design of the
when you hit it right, you just feel good. Yeah.
Right. If it doesn't get a nomination for any game of the year for like sound design, I'm going to be a little pissed off because and like the fact that like when you get it, satisfaction. It's like it's just perfection. Just like how you said Frosty with Liza P. Once you actually get that parrying down and you get like that ting. Yeah. Like you could be anything at that point.
Down your spine, just.
And then I think my second point, I would say the music. Like I didn't even think about it until Matt said it about like what the lyrics mean. I never looked them up in English. I just like I just be rocking with them.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about that before. We're talking about this before you started recording, but to me that the Visage's OST. Oh my goodness! There were times in that battle I would literally just like, when it's my turn, I'll just stop and just listen to the music, just be rocking with it. Like, yo, this is amazing music right now. Like, the OST takes it away from me. Like, it's just so good. Like, you find it on your streaming services, whatever. Like, if you don't play that, like, you just go through the whole playlist and just be like in a zone, doing anything. So. And I even think about how like it tells a story of what you're doing at the time. Because like I said, I haven't like, done that with the lyrics and stuff like that. But it may be a little thing I'll do afterwards. Yeah. And then the last part, and spoilers if you haven't played the game, whatever. After the Patriots fight, and you find out more, there's more to do after this. It's like, that whole twist with Maya, I was like, what? There's more to this, and then he's the he's adding the.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? That Loki took it. I mean, it was already game of the year for me already before that. Because it was so much content and so much stuff to do, but like that point, it solidified it for me. Like it solidified it, and then knowing it was like 2 different endings, you know what I'm saying? And I picked the one that was like, when you finish it, it's just like it's kind of scary at that point because it's like, yo, she's they could do a second one and be her.
So there's a lot they can do.
Those 3 points took it away from me, and then as far as he's playing it right now, the Visage, son, it was so good. Everything about it, man.
Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah.
like what? And when it ramps up, because you're playing when you have it's like one of the boss fights for that level with the multi-face person.
Yeah,
that
the masks.
That battle was fire too. First of all, but adding this music to it, man. Yeah, that's my 3 points. I'm good. Like that. Like Matt said, like that person, like when Matt said, all the glazing that the game gets is not enough. Yeah, so Frosty, your turn.
Ooh. I think like you said, we're all synced up. In general, for me, we can get into it, but for me, 3 points. The layering of the story. To touching on Matt's point of not necessarily knowing who the villain is, I have my perspective, right? And it was from a YouTuber. I cannot remember his name right now. Put it in the comment section. But I think it was a totally Brad. Like, I'm not going to get it wrong, but like his perspective of one of the characters being like the overall arching villain of it, and
which one was the villain?
The sister.
Oh, really? Clea, all right. Interesting.
Because of the sense of breaking it down, like she was the one who was like emotionally removed from it all.
Sure.
She was technically part of the reason why Mael ended up in the painting.
I mean,
and whoever and all the characters involved in the paintings. The mother painted the humans. The father painted the visages. But the sister painted all the other characters. The enemies.
Yeah.
See, I didn't see.
What are the names of them? The
Nevrons.
Nevrons. She painted just about all of them.
Yep.
From the fun ones to the dark ones. She painted them.
I'll still disagree, but yeah. but yeah, I mean, that's kind of what my point was.
She's an aspect of it, but she's kind
of that's kind of what my point was. Was like everyone might have a different perspective on who the bad guys are, who the good guys are. Yeah.
For me, the voice acting, because I'm interested in voice acting aspect of it, to sell the lines the way you do. And there was a TikTok video of this one particular moment in the story that had choked me up. And this is a spoiler for anybody. At this point, if you haven't played the game, you're probably watching this video because you played the game or you want to know more in general. There's one point in the story when Gustav died and Mael fell to her knees and screamed. That was a wrap. Let me see. Shout out to Jennifer, if I'm not mistaken, Jennifer English, for that part. Like that blood curdling scream of like, this is a nightmare.
Basically, yeah.
It had me. Like, especially, and I think the last time I was even stuck. I was streaming on Twitch. Follow me, Frosty Phoenix 89 on Twitch. I got to the lamp part, and I just like where I stopped, and I was like, all right, I need to level up more. And I was talking to Matt for crew, and Matt was like, go past this point. keep going. That the lamp fight and what happens at the lamp fight.
Yeah.
The twist of that story, that twist right there was like the tip of the iceberg. Keep going for me.
Yep.
And as I mentioned, the third aspect of it with the lair, I think we talked about the sister. The third aspect to me was the level of like exploration that most games, like you could probably just go straight to the ending and finish it, but there's more enemies to face, there's more bosses and things like that for you to do, and I love that you can get that the immersion, I guess, to summarize it.
The immersion, game like that, you wouldn't want to go from like beginning to end just like off rip. Like you want to explore more, like I said, with all like and everything. I don't mean to cut you off, but like that's really what it is. So so like the characters, the acting, the layering of the story, the acting, and the overall immersion of the world, not the story, the gaming world, and how all of it is generally like relevant to the story, and even further aspects of each character, and like figuring something out, and how they are involved in this and overall. Let me see. Is there anything that could have been better